Hello everybody, it's me and we are back to the another live stream on how to create the blend shapes in Maya, right? Okay, so we have this character and we're gonna be rigging the blend shapes for him. Let me just, yeah, okay. Let me go ahead and lock the overall face except the blend. I'm getting kind of confused right now. Wait. That's already selected. You can deselect this one. My mouse is not working, I guess. Yep, okay. This one, this one, this one, and then we can go ahead. I forgot to lock it. You have to kind of lock it. Wait, let me just select everything. Yep. And then you can lock selected like this. Okay. Oh yeah, and we do have the textures as well. So you can see right here, like this we did, and we have the files as well. So this is the Adobe, and I did the texturing as well. Sorry, I didn't did the live stream on how to do the texturing on this guy, but yeah, I just thought like it's going to be okay. So right now what you can see is not the exact, yeah, and I do have the 10 different duplicate faces on which we will be making the blend shapes for him. And yeah, this is the file that we made. Yep, that's so yeah, something's weird going on. Okay, was it okay? Yeah, yeah. So this is the yeah, this is the file that we have worked on. So I didn't put like too much detail. What's going on here? Oh, that's a glitch, I think. Okay, yeah. So this is the model that we had, and then we did the texturing on it, and this is how it looks. I think we can do a rough render as well and see how it looks. Well, let me just check out if the live stream is working or not. Let me just go ahead and check it on my channel. And I just want to see like if the quality of sound is also kind of coming in nicely or not. Oh, that's a glitch, I think. Okay, yeah. So this, okay, that's too much. This is the model that we had, and then we did the texturing on it, and this is how it looks. I think we can do a rough render. Okay, that's too much. So I need to reduce down the sound a little bit. Too much, too much. Yep, that's it, I think. Okay, yeah, I think that's it. So we're gonna have some background noise as well because yep, this I didn't actually set up the whole mic properly. Okay, we're gonna close this up, save the file. Okay, so this is where we are right now. So what I did basically, and yeah, I did rig the basic. I did rig the whole base body as well, right? I didn't put any job on or anything, yeah, because I don't need that for this demonstration. Okay, so this is how it looks. Yeah, and I do have another head as well right here. This is the main blend on which we will be implementing all of these blend shapes, and then we will be shrink wrapping this one on top of the head. Yeah, because I don't want the whole body to be duplicated like multiple time because it's a same mesh. If I duplicate the whole body like 11 time, then the thing will be pretty this much heavy, and I don't want my file to go too heavy, so I didn't actually copy that much. Okay, so this is how it's working right now. I haven't done too much, but yeah, it's just kind of moving and everything. Oh, its eyes also. Oh, I forgot to like delete the history on them. But that's okay, I guess. Oh, I can do like Shift P. Wait, maybe I can just leave it as this. So just for the demonstration that it's working, I just have to rotate it right now. I didn't put the yeah. So what I was saying again, yeah. So I didn't put any controllers and everything, but yeah, all in all, it's done. And yeah, make sure to duplicate. Yeah. So how the process goes? Let me just introduce you. So first thing first, what we do is I just don't want to duplicate the whole mesh again, as I mentioned already. That will make the scene heavy, and it's actually hard to manage all the full body to, you know, in my scene. But if it's only this much of a head, then it's easy to manage, right? Okay. So right now we have the outliner, which is clean bones, bone structure, and then the body. The body have all these blend shapes and everything. Okay. So what I want to do right now is I'm gonna go ahead and select this, and then I'm gonna say Shift P to make them separate so they can come out from that group. And then I'm gonna go ahead and Control G this again, and then I'm gonna call it blend. Blend. Yep, there it is. And I'm gonna go ahead and make it like 0 so that this can go back to the original position. Okay, my tongue is twisting. So this one I named it blend shape, and then I'm gonna go ahead and name these ones according to the shapes that I want to create. So I have the example. Oh, I do not have the example here. Wait, let me just check that out. So I'm using some references from Google. So in basic, if we talk about, then we have 11 basic shapes to create for lip syncing. You guys might have an idea already about this. So what we do in that, let me just okay, open this up. It's a little blurry, I guess. I can just go ahead and bring some more good quality stuff. Okay, give me a sec. Yeah, again, I can just bring this up for you. Okay, so this is the blend shape. You can just go to the Google and search for blend shape lip syncing, and this is what you will get. So these are the basic shapes that you will have. I think I can just do this one. Wait, yeah, just let me hide this one. Okay. So these are the blend shapes that we will be creating. So we have basically only few shapes because in A, B, C, D, if we count, then we have like 26 alphabets, but we will not be creating 26 because that's going to be too much, and that's going to be a long time. So in animation, when we draw some of the poses, then they sound the same. The shape of the mouth used to be the same in that. So like A, E, I, you can see like when we pronounce these shapes, then we have the same type of like mouth shape, right? A, E, I, we have the same mouth shape, and then T also, H also, we have the same mouth shape, and then R, U, okay, and then this one C, D, N, S, T, X, Y, Z. For these all alphabets, we have the same type of shape for the mouth. So we will be creating some of these, and then we will be implementing them on the rig itself. Okay, so where is it? The other one? What? Did I delete that one? Okay, I hope I delete that one. Okay, let me just zoom in this one. Oh yeah, this is here, right here. Oh, it's too small. Not even able to see it properly. Let me just scale it out. Okay, that's it. So we'll be creating these ones, not these ones, because they are actually 2D and these ones are 3D. So AI, so I'm gonna go ahead and name this one AI. Oh, it's already named AI. And then I'm gonna go ahead and make the shape of the mouth like this. I'm gonna try to make it like that, you know. Okay, and make sure to use the soft selection. So I'm using soft selection already. I've selected some of the points. Okay, everything is moving. I'm gonna go ahead and double click on this soft selection from volume to surface, and there you go. Gonna go ahead and let me just see the shape properly. It's not properly visible. Do I have any good references? Oh, it's the same anyways. Okay, no issues. AI. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I know. He have a little bit of a different type of shape on his mouth, so it's not going to be exactly the same. And this is for demonstration purposes only. So yeah, will not be creating it exactly the same. And I think this will go up. And we'll try to rotate it at the same time. Might work. And then I have to make sure that I do something for his teeth as well. I guess I can just make it on top, go up a little bit, go a little bit all back because it's coming out. And for bottom also. So when I'm moving it, because I haven't done the rig for his mouth, so what I'm doing right now, I'm just moving the vertex, because the vertex is, I haven't deleted the history, so it will know that how much I have moved, and then on the original mesh it will move the mesh itself, the teeth and everything. So a little bit of a tongue is also visible. Is it good? The tongue also we have right here. So I can just drag it out. This is the tongue again. So, oh, is it? Okay, yeah, looks looks kind of funny. Okay, so let's just go back, select the tongue, and in a little bit visible, not too much, a something like this. A okay, a yep, he seems like speaking something a little bit like this, and there you go. A yes, he's speaking. So this is A and I, same. And then we have O. So I'm gonna go ahead and name this one O. That's it. Then gonna go ahead and make the shape like this exactly. Not exactly, but we're gonna try at least. Because again, this one is from the original human shape anatomy, and this is not the same anatomy. So yeah, there's a difference. And we're gonna go O. Yeah, that's gonna open up the both sides like O, and then I'm gonna make sure that we have these lines as well, like barely together. Okay, so gonna go ahead and make sure to, I can just go ahead and turn on the symmetry like this, and then, oh, it's not working on it. Oh yeah, I see, because this is not in the center. This is the grid center and this is not in the center. So yeah, I'm gonna reduce down the soft selection a little bit. Maybe you can rotate it like so, and then push it on in front. Wait a minute, let me just reduce it a little bit more. Hold on, and there you go. Hopefully this one, which is this one on this side. Yep, it is. Indeed, we're gonna go ahead and make it. Oh, it's this one, this one. I'm just roughly going. It's not. It does not have to be exactly the same, but yeah, it should. Seems like he's saying the word at least. So I'm just trying to make it. Oh, and yeah, you can not see the teeth properly too much, not the tongue even. So I'm gonna go ahead and raise the upper teeth a little bit on top, like this. Oopsie, too much. And then I'm gonna drag it back a little bit. And for the bottom teeth also, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna drag it down a little bit. I'm gonna drag it, push it back, and then the tongue also. Yep, it's actually pretty down. Just make sure not to pull it out. Yeah. Yes, I guess. Got a bad habit. Oh, yeah, that's actually fine. Will do. Let me put it a little bit on top because the bottom lips are a little bit more visible than the top lips. And again, his teeth are actually different because he's not human, you know. Dobby. This is Dobby from Harry Potter, as you all know. So yeah, okay. O, and then the third one is E. I know it's boring, but again, it's live, so you can just skip later on if you want. So this is E. Again, the top part is flat and it's like a D, drop down D shape, and then the teeth are visible properly on D. Okay, D, E, uh, yeah, C. all of those shapes like this, as you can see. C, D, N, S, T, X, T, all these shapes. So this is just for demonstration. E, okay, I'm gonna push it E, and then the other shapes. Okay, I'm gonna just write down all the name C, D, N, S, T, X, Y, Z, T, X, Y, and Z, Z. Yep, it's done. A, E, I, hold on. This one A, I, and E also. So I'm gonna include E as well. So I just want to make sure that we have everything. Okay, then okay, let me just keep it kind of close to this one so it's easy to see the reference properly. Okay, E, right? Yep, E. Oh, it already seems like he's saying E. Okay, I'm just gonna exaggerate it a little bit more. Same same stuff. It's like he's showing his teeth. E, yeah, wait, that will do. I guess that will do. Okay, a little bit on top from this area, and again we have to make sure that we are giving it a little bit of a movement. And then I think the teeth can go a little bit on top, not too much because he have to show his teeth, you know, teeth. Yeah. And what about the tongue? Will the tongue will stay or what? Let me just see. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's saying E. Okay, for his mouth it's okay. He's saying E. Okay, E, D, yeah, all those things. Okay, that's also done. Now moving forward for the fourth one. Let me check something. Oh, Somyo. Okay, sorry, Somyo, I didn't check your message before. Thank you very much, Somyo. Sound is good. Okay, thank you. Thanks for the clarification. Okay, we have fourth one, right? Yeah, fourth one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is U. Well, that's like the this one only. The this pose only. O, but a little different. U, O. I think we have the variation already present. I just feel like I don't want to create this one. Let's just delete this. This is just for demonstration purposes. Again, I'm saying keep on repeating again and again. Okay, this one right here, this one I can make it on top. Whoopsie. I don't want to freeze center pivot or anything because that will corrupt the whole scene. So that will cause some issues basically, etc. etc. What? Are you kidding me? E also and this also the same. Oh, I think this one is a little different. I don't know. Okay, let's just go for L. L, yeah, the tongue is actually on top in this one. So this is L, and do we have any similar with L? No, we just have L, that's it. Okay. So I'm gonna go for the L shape. Uh, yeah, it's actually a little bit back. Just gonna do it like so. I'm gonna reduce this. Seems like it's gonna do the job. I'm gonna rotate this a little bit. Okay, the bottom lips will go down like so, a little bit to the back because we are okay. And then L, oh, it's already kind of cool. Okay, so we just have to go ahead and make sure the tongue is actually going like this, something. Yep, because it's touching the tongue, the teeth, the top teeth. Yep. L, yep, that's looking good. Okay, let's move forward for the other one, which is the W and Q small face, like WQ. Okay, do we have any other with this W and Q in this one? Where is W and Q? Yeah, W and Q only alone. Okay, so where is it? Yeah, there he is. W and Q. So we have W and Q. Now I'm gonna replicate the same on the face. His mouth in this case, his mouth is already open, so I think I just gonna go ahead and make a little bit of adjustment, not too much. And then these ones will come kind of close. So this one is going to take a little long, since this one, okay, I'm choosing different, what, this one. Oh yeah, that's actually fine. This is the one, right? Yep, on top. This one. Okay. And then I'm gonna do this. Hold on, let me just try to rotate it. Is it changing too much of geometry? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on? Hold on. Something was wrong before. Oh, I think okay, okay. Accidentally selected like an extra one. I think now it's fine. No. Okay. Select this. Okay, yeah, from the side actually. I want to see. Okay, this one is done. And then reduce the soft selection. From inside also is coming out, so in this case you can go ahead and make it the soft selection from surface to volume again, because in that case the things which is coming out from inside will not happen again. So now if I do it, so you can see like that thing is not happening anymore. So that's actually useful to change it to different settings most of the time. So yeah, volume and surface. To press W to go here. Hold on, let me just reduce a little bit more. Yep, so it's going to shrink down a little bit more. And from the bottom also, it's kind of looking weird right now. Wait. Mm, yeah, that's I think we have some limitations on this face, because it's not going to be stretching. Q. Oh yeah, that's done. Okay. Q. Yep, that's done. Okay. About the soft selection again, I'm gonna go ahead and make it to surface again, because like 80% of the time we use like on surface only. So yeah, that's Q. What's happening? Only the upper teeth is visible. Okay, and then the bottom one is actually hidden. So I'm gonna keep it like this, a little bit back. And the tongue also I think will go down a little bit, like so. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Looking good, looking good. Okay. Q also done. Three more left. M, B, P. I think this one. Yeah, MBP. MBP. Same MBP. Yep. So this one we're gonna rename it to MBP. And yeah, again, you can rename it either on the channel box editor. Either you can go press F on the, once you select the mesh, you can press F on your outliner, and then it will come up. It will select the mesh that you have selected on this one. So if I select this, it will highlight on the outliner, and then you can rename it from here also. You just have to double click and then you can rename it. Again, up to you. I just prefer this one because it's more easy for me, but again, you have choices. Oh yeah, again, MVP. Yeah, we have already done it. I'm just kind of keep on distracting. Okay, so this one is nothing, but it's just the shape of your mouth is closed and a little bit tight. Tighten up the lips so that it's pronouncing M, B, E, those three. Okay, basically stretched lips and then closed mouth. Okay, closed mouth. Okay. I think the bottom lip will come up rather than dragging the top lip down. That's what I think will happen, or maybe I can just pull both of them, the bottom lip also and the top lip also. Okay, this much is for this one, and then the top lip. Mm. Oh, that's done. That's it. MVP. Nope. Hold on. Let me just go like this. Oh yeah, that's fine. That's it. MVP because he had the natural phenomena of his face like that. Yeah, okay. That's done. And then we have the this one, which is F and V. Do we have any other F and V? Yeah, we do not. Okay. F and V. So I'm gonna name it F and V. Again, this is I'm doing this whole in front of you because in the other tutorials and everything, you miss out some of the information. They just do it like behind the scene and everything. Just pause the video and then show you what they got, but they don't ever show you the process, how to finish it up and how to do the shapes and everything, how to make sure that it's actually sounding like or looks like it is the same shape or not. So that's the process. And again, as I said again before, that for different faces and different type of characters, the mouth lip syncing will be different, but the base shapes that you have to create will be these ones only, right? These ones are going to be the ones which are going to be yeah, the main shapes that you will be using for lip syncing. Again, you can have a different design on the lips, but the A, I, O, E, U, and all of these lip syncing words will be the same, and the amount also going to be the same. So max is like 11, including the rest pose. Rest pose means when your character is not speaking, he's just like quiet, and then his mouth is actually closed. It's not like the M sound one. Might be the M sound, who knows. Yeah, but again, depends on the character to character. In my character, it's just kind of working. I think I'm gonna use the M also for the rest sound also. When he's not speaking, I will use this pose. Okay, FV. Okay, so in this one, the lips actually, as you can see, this one. So the lips is actually going behind the teeth, they're behind the top teeth, and then the top lips are actually kind of going a little bit on top to show the top teeth properly. Okay, so we're gonna try this. What am I gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and try to analyze the shape and try to match it properly. So in my opinion, it will come up like so. Okay, not too much, a little bit. Reduce down the this one. Okay, and then this one need to grab some more from the inner side, and then um we'll go in like so. Okay, yeah, one more thing that yeah, it's looking kind of weird because we have the bottom lips kind of coming out, which should not be visible at all, because in this case also we cannot see the bottom lips, neither the tongue. So yeah, I have to just make sure I keep those things, and then we get okay. I guess we can just keep it out a little bit, not too much, because too much will show the this one the things like so. You know. Yep, that's fine. Seems good to me. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. That's actually on his face is look kind of weird though, because his teeth are actually not like teeth. They are like more likely to be like a canine or something. I don't know. So that's a little different. Maybe we can try something else too. Okay, this is the shape that we already kind of like a little bit. But M F F sorry F F. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Nah, I kind of like that one. This one. Okay, let's just. It doesn't seems good to be honest, but I I think we can use it anyways. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that it goes a little bit to the back as well. Okay, yeah. Now it's looking kind of cool. Okay, okay. Now it's fine. Nice. Now fine. Nice. Okay, I'm happy more with this one than the previous one, so I'm gonna save this one. Control S to save, and MBPF and V, and then the last one is the rest pose. Oh, this does not look the rest REST pose. Or is it the REST? Oh, is it actually? It's not the rest pose. It is the REST pose. Do we not have E? We have. Do we not have S? Sure, S. Oh, okay. These ones are different. I see. We do not have S in this one. S. No, none of these have S, right? R also. None of these have R. T also. I think E will do for T as well. And then yeah, that's all done, I guess. Okay, that's actually fine. We will be making the this one. I will use this one for my rest pose as well. So in our character, again, I'm saying I'm keep on repeating the same thing. In your character it will be different, but in my character it's just working, right? But yeah, again, we did like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 in we have the eighth one, this one, right? So we have total of 8. We might need like 11, I know. So these are the ones that we have done. But again, now what am I gonna go ahead and do? I'm gonna go ahead and deselect the select everything first and then deselect the main mesh. Now we are remained with these things, and I do not want, let me just press 4 wireframe, deselect the teeth and tongues, everything. The eyes, I will keep it. Okay, now we'll be selecting the eyes only, because since we have not done any type of animation or any type of blend shapes on the eyes, so I will be deleting the eyes. We do uh, make sure that we kind of do the this one, the copy the eyes as well, because we have to create the blinking of the eyes sometimes. So yeah, so for that purpose it is important, since we are not doing any of that, so I'm just deleting these. So you can delete those if you want, otherwise it's up to you. Okay, let me press 6. Okay, so all of the things has been done in my case, so I'm gonna go ahead and make the blink for these ones. So in reality, what we do, not reality, again in technical terms, if I say, for the eye blink, what we do, we create the right blink separately and then the left blink separately. But for this demonstration I will be doing the eye blink, both of the eye blink on the same mesh itself. So yeah, we can do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the eye blink. So now you can see like why it is important to copy the eyes as well, because if I do not have the eyes, for example, I'm just gonna go ahead and delete it for a sec, and then I start doing the eye blinks, then it's very hard to know that if the eyes are going to fit in the mesh or not. Like for example, I'm done with the eyes, and then if I copy or duplicate this eye and then keep it right here, you can see like the eyes are coming out of the mesh. So that's the issue right there. So you don't want that to happen. So make sure to copy the eyes too, so you can have a better understanding what you're doing or what you're not. Okay, so I'm just gonna go quick on this because I don't want this video to go too long. Maybe I just want it to go long anyways. You can skip at any point of time. Yeah, so I'm just doing it very quickly. So what I did, I just select the inner circles. The whole mesh is actually pretty good. So I just select this, do this, and then I'm gonna drag it out a little bit like so. Uh, and then I'm gonna fix a little bit of the other meshes as well, like so, and this one, and this one too. Just make sure that the eye is not popping out of his skin, because that's realistically that's not the case. That doesn't happen anywhere. Okay, that's not gonna be looking good anyways if you like implement that in the final lip syncing project. So realistically it used to be like so, and yep, we did it. Hold on, what's this? Should we keep it like so or what? Hold on. Oh yeah, that's the one which is on the back side. So you can select this and say edge flow. You can do that. Yep, that's done. Okay, way better. Okay, so for this one also, I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing. I'm gonna select the one of the circle, gonna make the radius go a little bit higher, and then I'm gonna close the eye like so. Pull it out a little bit, not too much, just like so. And then I'm gonna start fixing some of the major or minor issues that we have during the time. All right, this one will come a little bit down so that nothing is visible from the center. But this one is fine, I think. What's happening on this one? Wait. Oh. That's the eyepiece. Okay. Need to come a little bit on front or something like that. A little bit more selected, and then yep, done. Oh, I had to make sure that it's not the same case on this side as well. No, this side is actually fine. Yep, that's actually fine. Only on this side we have the issue. Okay, no problem. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and fix the rest of the remaining parts, and then we get to go. Okay, done. This one also done. That one is also, let me just do this one a little bit too. Okay, that one is also done. And make sure that the same thing happening here. So I'm gonna go ahead and edge flow this one out so that the mesh looks kind of clean and fine. Okay, we done. Seems like he have closed his eyes. Again, there are various steps of doing the same thing, but yeah, as I said, what we do in some cases, in most of the cases, that we create the left eye separately, left eye blink separately, and then the right eye blink separately. So I'm gonna name it eye blink underscore blink. Yep, I'm gonna save it up. So that's the eye blink and the other shapes as well. So this is going to be his mouth when he is in the normal pose, when he's not speaking or anything. This is going to be M and all the other shapes that we have created already. Okay, so we are done basically. So this is the process how you choose a image from the internet, or maybe you have some better images for the lip syncing project, so you can use that. So this is how you create the shapes on the head. Now I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate how to connect it with the head itself. Okay, So for that, we have to go ahead and create the blend shape. So in the modeling menu also, in pretty much all the menus, we have the option, not all the menus, but in the top three menus, we have the same option available, which is deform, and then we have blend shapes. So since we are creating the blend shapes, I'm just gonna keep it to the other side right now. Let me just close it up. Okay. So for the blend shape, what we have here is the shapes and everything. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna, yep, do the same thing again. Since we have done the changes of our mesh, now I'm gonna go ahead and deselect the mesh that I do want in my scene and select the one which I do want to delete. So in my case, that is the eyes. Yep, and I'm done. Okay, so as I said before, that eyes are actually important to copy in the very beginning because you want to make the eye blinks and everything. But once you are done, then you have to delete them as well, except the things that you have used for your lip syncing. So for example, for the lip syncing, I have used the mouth, lips, and the tongue as well. So I'm not deleting the tongue and the bottom and top teeth. So those are important. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and blend shape options, which is in deformer, blend shape again, and we have to go to the property. Okay, so in the property panel, there's one tab which is basic, and the other one is advanced. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and edit and reset it so that you can see that I have everything by default. You can just go to edit and reset. So all the things are by default. So go to the advanced setting, and this is like automatic. And we have some more options like pre-deform or post-deform, after split and parallel and everything. So exclusive also available, but I will set it to automatic for this purpose. Again, this display a little bit different role. Where you have to go ahead and change the inputs, so in that case it's kind of work sometimes, but we have another way to go for it as well. So I'm going to go to basics again. We have everything reset by default, so I'm going to go ahead and say lip sync blend. So I'm going to name it like this, and right now you have to select some certain things on a certain point. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and select the first mesh, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and at the end I'm gonna select the eye blink, or maybe I'm gonna not select it, or I'm gonna keep it separately, or maybe just gonna select it. Let's just do it anyways. Yeah, so to create the blend shapes, you have to select all the blends that you have created first. Once you have selected those, then you're gonna go ahead and select the mesh on which you want to implement. So in my case, the mesh that I want to implement is going to be the blend shape mesh. Again, this is also a duplicate version, not the original mesh. So I'm gonna implement all of these blends on this single piece of geometry, and then from this single piece of geometry I'm gonna shrink wrap that thing on the face. So this is how we gonna do it. So again, for blend shape, select first all the blends, and then at the end you have to select the main geometry on which you want to implement the blends. So once that done, you can go ahead and create, make sure to rename it and create. Okay, error, no deformation object selected. Are you kidding me? Oh, okay, okay, I see. We did this one, the lips and everything. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, Titsa will be doing it separately, or maybe I can do it right now. Okay, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so we selected those. I forgot to select the teeth and the tongue in this character as well. So that's the cause. Hold on. Let me check the tongue as well. Let me just go to transparent mode, and there is our tongue right there. So I'm gonna select the tongue, and then I'm gonna go ahead and select the face, the one which is on top, not the actual mesh. Now let's go back from the transparent mode. I think now it will do because we have selected the teeth as well, tongues as well, and this one also. So now what I will do, I will go ahead, go to deform, blend shape. Again, I have to rename it. Create. Okay, again, not working. What's happening? Okay, I think multiple selection of the teeth and everything is not working, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this one only. Okay, let's do this only then. Okay. Oh, this will surely work. Create. Lip syncing blend, as we given the name, it's showing on the history node. So these ones, I'm gonna go ahead and gonna take them into one single layer. I'm gonna call it blend. Yeah, give it a nice little green color. Save it. So hold on. Is it going to? Yeah, it's going to show green when you turn on the this one, the wireframe mode from here. So this green will implement on them. Okay, so you can hide this right now because we don't want them right now. Okay, or you can just any point of time you can just turn them on, and if you want to do any changes on top, you can do it. Okay, so we have done everything and we implemented the whole rig. Okay, I'm getting some issues selecting that one. Like select everything, deselect this. Okay, this is the one. So when you select the one mesh on which we have implemented the whole blend shapes, in the channel box history of that particular mesh, you can see some lip syncing blend shape which we have given, and then inside of that we have all the attributes. So let's just try that it's working or not. Yes, indeed it is working. Let me just go to the solo mode. Okay, so E also working, O also working, D and all kind of work, L working, WQ also working, BMP, yep, that's a closed mouth working, F working, blink, eye blink and everything, yep, that's working kind of fine. Yep, that's fine. I like it. Okay, so I'm kind of confirmed with that the things are working now. So my next step is going to be to shrink wrap this mesh, which have all the blend shape and everything, to the main mesh, which is this one. Again, we only selected the mesh of head for blend shape because we don't want to get the scene too heavy. In your case, your whole character might have a very huge number of polygons, so it might get heavy a little bit. So in that case, we need to do it. So this is how you do it. And then next step is going to be how to connect this from your actual mesh. Okay, so because right now if I do any kind of stuff like that, then it's a separate thing, you know, and I want to create this so that it can match with that. Okay, so what you do for that, that's going to be the next step. Again, the same thing, the selection is going to be the same, that first we need to select the blend shape mesh and then the main mesh, and then we go to again the same option which is deform, and then if you come down, then we have this shrink wrap option. So you're gonna go to the properties and everything, and we're gonna go ahead and connect this one with the main body. Yes, so I'm gonna take 5 minutes break and then I'm gonna come back and then we will be doing it. Yep. Okay, guys, we are back from the break, and now we're gonna go ahead and finish up the project. Uh, the blend shape. Yep. Okay, so we have done pretty much everything till now. What we have to do, like the hard part, is done. Now, what we have left with is this piece of geometry, which have all the blend shapes on the history node, which is in the channel box. You can access everything, and then this is working. But the only problem is in the main original mesh, if I have to rotate it and say like this is the original mesh and this one, and once I do this, it's not pretty much matching with this one. So that's the issue, and we have to fix it. Not the issue, but we have to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and rotate to 0. Okay, like so. Oh, did I move that mesh? Oh, oh, this is the, wait a minute, what happened? Oh, okay, okay, I got it. Okay, so we good. We came back to the original position, and we have these things, everything selected and all kind of stuff like that. Okay, so I said that we need to connect this blend shape node, which have all the information, to the mesh. So in order to do that, we need to select first our main mesh. Yep. And then we're gonna go ahead and select the this one. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just open it in the outliner F blend shape, this one. So first I'm gonna go ahead and select the mesh, and then I'm gonna go ahead and select this one. So select the main mesh first, and then control click on the blend shape in the outliner. So now I'm done. First the main mesh on which we want to implement all the blend shapes, and then the main blend shape node in which we have all the information about the blend shape. Okay, and then you go to the same settings, deform, and then we're gonna shrink wrap it, or you can just on the shrink wrap. Okay, not shrink wrap, sorry, deform, and then we gonna go to the wrap option. Yep. So I'm gonna go ahead and say edit and reset again, just to make sure so that we are on the same page. Yes. So when you do this, we have everything by default. So there's nothing to change, but only one setting, and which is the first one, exclusive bind. You need to make sure that the exclusive bind have to be on, and by default on reset it is off. So you need to make sure that you're gonna turn this on, which is very important, and then we're gonna go ahead and say create. That's it, and our job is done. So now if I go ahead, and we have wrapped it already, right? So on the wrap, oh, we can access. Okay, let me just close this one, and do I have the this shape blend one in the layer? No, we do not. Okay, so I'm gonna select this and also add this one on this layer. So I'm gonna select this, right click, and then add selected object. So I'm gonna hide this, so everything is hidden, all the blend shapes and everything, right? And we just have our original mesh only. So now one thing that I do not have the access to all the settings and everything, which is not visible right here. So wrap is happening, but I cannot see all the attributes for my lip syncing, right? So you can go for Windows, animation, and shape editor. So in the shape editor, whatever the blend shape we have done is going to be there, so with the name also. So you can change the name of those from here as well. If you want, double click and change the name if you like, if anything is wrong or anything, and then you can edit them as well. uh, so we have already done everything. So now let me just check if that thing is working. Yes, it is working indeed. AIE is working, right? O is also working, E is also working, L also working, WQ is also working, MBP also working, F and V also working, and the I blink is indeed also working. So we're good with that. So now the only problem is left to fix is that everything is done, and we are not going to go ahead and open up these blend shapes until unless we actually need them. So yeah, again, for the mouth and everything, I will be fixing them later on, but that's going to be the same process. I don't want to increase the time of this video. So just let me just make sure that it's in there. Yes, it is. And then gonna hide it. Yep, Control S, save the file. Okay, so only one thing left to do is to give the animator a easy way to access all the blend shapes on one place. So right now, as I said, that I rigged the character, but I haven't give any controllers to the character. So if I rig it properly, then it will have some controls. So what am I gonna go ahead and do? I'm gonna go ahead and create a custom control for now, which is going to be just a circle like this. So I'm gonna place it right in front, gonna squeeze it, or maybe I don't know, make it like so. And then I'm gonna go ahead and parent this one. Okay, before I parent, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that I freeze, delete all the history and everything, and make sure it's on center pivot, right? Yeah, it's actually fine. Oh, is it his head is a little bit tilt? Do I? Yep, it is. Rotation 0. Yep, that's fine. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and parent this one from this controller. So now if I move his neck or any part, the controller will follow. Yes, that's what I want. So this controller is going to be the control to enable all the blend shapes that we have created, these ones. So when I select this, we can see all of these right in here, and then the animator can access. So how we can do that? So I'm gonna go ahead and name it blend ctrl controller. Okay, I'm gonna save the file just in case. Okay, so I want to add some attributes first in order to implement all of these on this controller, because I need some attributes to control these things. So what am I going to go ahead and do? I'm going to go ahead and say edit, which is okay in the modeling only, right? Yeah, that's it. Edit, and where is the option? Oh yeah, okay, modify, add attribute. So I'm gonna go over here. So I'm gonna keep it to float only, do not change this to anything, just keep it float. And then AIE, just gonna go ahead and then just double click, copy paste the same name, and then we can decide the minimum, maximum, and default is going to be 0 only. 0 means nothing. So the minimum that we want is going to be 0 only, because we don't want to go it we don't want this attribute to go less than 0. So that's going to be the starting point. And then the maximum you can decide, either you want it to be like 1 or 10. In my case, I'm going to keep it to 10, and then I'm going to say add. So you can see that on this controller, when I select it, AIE is actually added, right? So the same way I'm going to add all of these controllers as well, like the O also. I'm going to just type it O. Again, the same process. Minimum is 0, maximum is 10, and then add. O also added, and this one is a big name. So I'm going to copy and paste that. Again, make sure minimum is 0 and 10. Add. Again, is adding. It's L. Next, I'm going to add this. 0, 10, add. W and Q, gonna say 0, 10, BMP. Oh, hold on, did I? W and Q, I didn't actually add them, right? Yeah, now it's added. So BMP 0, 10, add. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, I will be counting it later on. So F and V, then I'm gonna go to the minimum, which is 0, maximum 10. Again, hold on, FBS, and then I blink. I'm gonna do the same name, gonna go 0 and maximum 10, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add this. So before I close this, I'm gonna just count it. After the visibility option, we have 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. So we have total of 8. And now here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, so we are all done. I'm gonna close that up. uh, and close this up as well. I'm gonna say Control S again, important to save your progress. So all of the attributes are here, but if we middle mouse click and drag them, you can see they are going to 10 only, not exceeding 10, because we already decided that in the edit attributes property, right? So it's just doing the same. But right now I'm changing these things, but it's not affecting anything on the mesh because we haven't decided, we haven't given any connection right now. So we just made the attributes, that's it. So these attributes are empty right now. We need to give some connection to these attributes so that we can access the Blendshape from it. Okay, so there are like a couple of ways to do it, but in my case I know like two ways of doing it. One is by using the drive driven key, which is a little time taking, not too much, but yeah, a little time taking. But since we have done it pretty much in a very nice way, so we have another way that we can apply. So first I'm gonna go ahead and say Windows animation and shape editor. So I'm gonna go ahead and select this lip syncing blend, which is the main one that we have selected. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and right click and then gonna say select base mesh. Hold on, do we have any other option? Is it select blend shape node? Yeah, select blend shape node, right click. Once I do that, you can see like these things are visible right here. If I just deselect it, you can see nothing is visible because I'm not selecting anything. So nothing is visible. So I need to make sure that I select all of these at the same time. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna right click and select blend shape node. That way the node is selected and everything is visible right here. Okay. So what am I gonna go ahead and do? I'm gonna go to Windows, general editor, and then connection editor. I'm gonna go here and I can load it to the right side, load right, and all of those properties has been loaded to the right side. Now lip sync, okay, load right, lip sync blends. If okay, we have these all the things right. Okay, in the weight section, if you look, we have AIE. Okay, all the eight, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, all the eight blend shifts we have right here. On the left, I'm gonna go ahead and load this one and the attributes of this controller. So I'm gonna go load to the left. Now we have all the controllers for this one to the left. I'm gonna go ahead and look for the this one now. It's not controller. Okay, everything and all of these, right? AE, and then translate everything. Okay, where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, at the very end we have all of these as well. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, so now it's a fairly simple process. We just have to select for the left side we have to select AIE, and then same to the right side as well. So once we select that, that's going to be connected. Simple. This and this connected, this and this connected. And you can even notice that on the left side they are highlighted, but as soon as I done the connection, just clicking on top, these are no more highlighted anymore. So that means yep, they are connected. So again, for this one also, this one also, this one FB also, and hyperlink as well. Okay, close, we done. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and check from the bottom if the eye blink is working. Yep, it is working, but it's a little too much, I guess. Okay, something is wrong. Okay, supposedly that's working, but it's going too much. Okay, for some reason. And yeah, there's one more issue that we have, that we done these, but these things are working, but they are not working properly. And I think that's a bug in my case, but I don't know. Let me just try to fix it up. Okay, so M is also working. It's just going a little bit too much on that side because it's 10 or something. I don't know. Okay, so what we're gonna do? Uh, for example, if I do the eye blink or any of the mouth shape like this one or something, right? So on a standard point, like one will be fine. Till one, it's okay. And when we are taking it to like more than one, then it's going like kind of crazy. Okay. So we didn't actually done anything for that. Okay. So on one is fine. So there is one more issue. If we go ahead and try to change the rotation of the mesh, you can see that the things are getting weird, you know. The position of the shrink wrap is kind of changing with the mesh itself, and that should not happen because it have to stay on the face, right? So that thing is happening because of one reason, that if you go to the history of this one, then you can see the wrap is actually happening at the end, and then we have the skin cluster and the tweaking and UV and everything on the first place, and then shrink wrap is happening at the very end. So we want the shrink wrap to happen first, and then the skinning or on all the cluster and everything have to happen at the end, right? So for that we have an easy fix. We need to change their inputs. We need to drag this down and make sure that it goes down, and then it happen first, like the wrap have to happen first, and then the animation that we are doing on top have to happen second. So that way we can fix the issue. Like for example, like this is happening very weird, right? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and try to do that. First thing first, I'm gonna make sure that I go back to normal and then select the mesh and go for the inputs. So right here we have a shortcut, this one. So if you go left click on that, say all inputs, and you can see all the inputs. So right now we cannot do anything, but we can skin cluster, yes, and then poly tweak, spare sheep, poly average, and blah blah blah. Okay, so skin cluster and wrap. So we can drag and drop this wrap at the very bottom, but we need to click, middle mouse click, and then we can grab it, and then we can go ahead and drag it down like so. Okay, something is happening, something is wrong. Or you can just keep it on top. Okay, what's he saying? Skin cluster is not deforming poly surface shape, but it is deforming that. Okay, there is some bug that happened. Yep, that's a bug in my case then, for sure. It's saying that it's not deforming one of the shape. For some reason, maybe it's the lips which are inside that might have some problem with it. Who knows? So let me just try one thing. Let me see if that works. So I'm gonna select the tongue and these ones as well. Shift P to unparent them, and they will go somewhere at the very bottom for sure. Yep, they do. Okay, so they are not connected with the original mesh. Just gonna make sure. Yep. Yep. Zero them out and then select this. Go to the input editor. All inputs already open. Okay. Now I'm gonna drag and drop this. Again, the same issues. Why is it happening that way? If I say has no effect, then it will have no effect, obviously. Okay, yeah. So I don't know. In my case, it's not working for now for some reason. But in most case scenario, this is the thing that happens. I think I did this very late. That's why it's happening. But yeah, again, if that thing is happening with you, you just have to go right click all inputs and then drag and drop this one in the very bottom, or wherever the skin cluster is written, bottom to that. If you drop it, then it will work fine for sure. So right now it's not happening for some reason, and I'm not able to select any of these as well for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, yeah, but again, that's a go. And this is also a bug. I think that's the bug that made it happen. Mm, yep, shouldn't have happened, but again. Yeah, so this is how you do the blend shape. Hope you enjoy the video.